Hi, this is Alan talking again about another free web tool. This time, I'm going to talk about Google Forms. Pretty much everybody is familiar with Google as a search engine. They're probably the most popular search engine in the world. A lot of us might have Gmail accounts or Google Mail accounts. And you don't actually need a Gmail account, but there's, something called Docs. So Google Documents looks like this. So I already set up an account. It is free to set up. Um, One of the nice things about it is that you can create a document. And once you create a document, it functions just like a Word document. You can put a title up here, right, whatever. But you also have the capacity to allow other people to share it. And so as a teacher, you can, have multiple accounts where students um, can be given permission to work with each other, work in groups. They can be just editors, or it's a really powerful tool for peer revision. It keeps track of and automatically backs up, Word files and things like that. The other thing about Google Docs, if for a kid who doesn't have Microsoft, which costs money, it's a suite of tools. Probably doesn't have quite as many features as some of them the Microsoft Suite, but it more than does the job, and it can output to PDF to be printed. But today I'm really going to focus on Google Forms. Google Forms is a very powerful, probably under utilized application. Um, I don't probably have time to get into everything, so I've left some links. So if you go under San Marcos Writing Project.ppworks.com, if you go under Resources for Teachers and then Technology Training, here's our everyday technology training that we've been part of. I've left some links about, ways to use Google Forms in the classroom and how to use charts using Google Forms and make a self-grading quiz. So just real quickly, you see the potential. Here is a graph, and this is what's called Google Public Data Explorer. So education statistics about California, you can actually get information that's very specified, whether it's API or parents' education or ethnicity, any schools, related information. You can actually graph it, and this kind of shows you the ways that you can play with data. Um, you can actually show it by geographically using Google Maps, bar graph, line graph, but it's just a different way to visually represent data with Google Forms. So that's one of the potentials. If you want more on that, you probably want to consult this video. It's a pretty good video on how to make a chart from a spreadsheet. I'm going to focus today on using it as a survey function and as a self-grading quiz. And so there's more on that with this YouTube video right here. But I'm going to try to walk you through the steps, and hopefully I don't lose you along the way. So first thing you would do is you'd go to Create New, and then you'd go to Form. And so some of you might have used SurveyMonkey before, which is also a free application. I prefer Google Forms. It does almost exactly the same thing, and it probably does a better job of it. So let's see. Try that again. It looks like this. You could use this as a survey, beginning of the year survey, let's say, call it. Getting to know your students. It's running really slow. Um, so you can include information, and it's just like filling out a form. So